and elite wide receivers, and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene, as we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. The Trojans offense will get the first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and you've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well.
Oh, he's got some space. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
Get out of here, bro.
They're going to run it. Picks up the first down. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Trojans. And they strike first.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
So Oregon's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. And it's going to be happening out on the island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him, and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Got it in the middle. It's Payne. There he goes. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Southern Cal. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Defensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. We've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Lost the fire on second down.
this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this fort, looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yet, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first step.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Complete to start this drive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Oh, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. Looking down the middle.
There it is.
All by himself. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Trying to cap this drive with a pass.
Bro, I mean,
Touchdown, Oregon.
fucking
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. The Trojans head it quickly to the line. Quickly to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Red pass, it's complete. At the 35, he's got room. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. You can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab on the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Michigan State made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road win. And a victory like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Spartans. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Now the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Wants to bring it back. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback adapting. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
The Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Makes the catch. It's Meyer. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's stopped by a big defensive tackle up front. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Off play action. He's going to run it.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. He might want another play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Dances away to buy time. Intercepted.
What the fuck was that?
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. See more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Makes the quick grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Randall. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Ducks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. To the air on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. He's got it for a big play. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Right on the money. And Jesse, you have a slot receiver like this, he can create matchup nightmares for a defense.
No doubt about it, Reese. And him and this quarterback, they really are on the same page. He's so deliberate with his route running. The quarterback knows exactly where he's going to be and when he's going to be there, and that's why they're so tough to stop.
And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception.
Got enough space. Touchdown, USC. A great catch and run for 6. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way.
30, damn.
Man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly. We get back on the line of scrimmage.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Witherspoon. Great move. Now he's got room. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage, take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Smashes it between the uprights. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down,
what?
you can just keep your points. Can't make contact.
The body get the best of me. So just dove fucking 8 yards. All right.
Special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. He's got it on the move. That rolling catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Try and play action. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man. It's Terrell. shakes off the defender. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Just a short pass to the tight end. Turning it on. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Now on the option. Now the pitch. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun. The inside handoff. Looking for a crease. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Trojans are in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. It's a seam wide open. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Ducks line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another 1st down and yet another big gain. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for them.
Wrapped it inside the 10. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. They want to throw it. Fires to the end zone.
Oh, shit.
Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Trojans will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second.
Dude, what the fuck is going on with the camera?
Off and he hits open field. He is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed and running back.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Akbar. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. He'll keep it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry up.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little games and just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
Wants to throw on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. And the Trojans have this offense rolling.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They're dealing with a second and long. On the option.
Yeah.
He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Complete to the left. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they take it in for 6 more points. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wants to go up top. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. There's the pressure. And he was tipped just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Trojans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. There he goes. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. And it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
Yep.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception.
Trying to take it back. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
These receivers are great, man.
A huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on first down. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets open down the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it. You practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to...
Touchdown, Ducks! And for this receiver, hello, viral.
Hello, viral, and on every platform, everywhere. You're going to see it in top plays. Not one, not two, not three. Just continuing to count the touchdowns. This guy's been balling.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together.
I got him first.
Pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
And the Trojans want to move quickly. Might be calling a hot route. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short.
Bro, I was trying to put him on an out.
Great
I could
pickup
get
to
them
keep
little
this
things.
drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Close to the marker, it's Terrell. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Page, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard. And that's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Page. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Lost the throw again. Finds the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Randall. Nice move to keep running.
I mean, this whole team is built fucking really tough, bro.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Randall. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout.
I had that shit man up, too.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He breaks a tackle. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Dude, why are we not jumping?
Touchdown, Oregon! They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished. And this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake, turning it on. Gets it to
This is shit out of me,
42-yard
boy.
line, and that's
I'm
a
getting my
first
ass
down.
ran over right there.
And the Trojans want to crank the tempo.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds his tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, USC. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Spot a ball. No, motherfucker, he didn't catch it.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Looking deep. Makes the catch down the right side. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it down the right side. Touchdown, Trojans. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Southern Miss put together a very impressive showing in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the Eagles in some time. Heck of a showing by the boys from Hattiesburg. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got his man, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Page. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on the show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were